All right, welcome back to the deep dive. You're here because you want to, get straight to the insights, really understand a topic without all the extra noise.
Exactly. No wading through filler.
Right. And today we're focusing on Ali Hazelwood's 2024 book, Deep End. We've looked at the sources you sent, and our goal is to pull out the really compelling stuff, go a bit further than just a basic plot summary.
Yeah, we want to help you get a feel for its, let's say, emotional core. And that mix, she does so well, the romance plus the smarts, the intellectual side.
It's definitely more than just a love story.
Oh, for sure. And our mission today is to sort of unpack why it resonates, especially if you're looking for romance with a bit more substance.
Okay, so let's dive into the setup. We've got Ruby. She was this big deal diver, like Olympic level.
Right, top tier.
But, and this is the kicker, she just quit. Dramatically years ago. And nobody really knows the full story.
Very mysterious circumstances.
So now, fast forward, she's trying to put it all behind her. She's in college studying engineering, working as a lifeguard for the swim team, trying to build this new STEM-focused life.
And just when she thinks she's got a handle on things, boom, enter the conflict.
Yeah, enter Cooper, the new diving coach. He's intense, maybe a little broody.
The classic Hazelwood type, yeah.
Totally. But here's the twist that really ramps things up. He's not just some random coach. He's her ex.
Oh, boy.
And crucially, he's the only one who actually knows the real reason, the secret, behind why she walked away from diving.
So instant forced proximity, high stakes. You can just feel that old connection, that tension starting to spark again, right? It's a complex history coming back to bite.
Exactly. It sets everything up perfectly. So theme-wise, yeah, you've got that classic second chance romance front and center.
Always a favorite.
And the forced proximity, which, let's face it, fuels so much good drama. But I think what makes Deep End feel, richer is how it really digs into Ruby's emotional healing, the trauma she's carrying.
Yeah, it's not just background noise, it's central. Especially thinking about her past life, so public, her whole identity wrapped up in the sport. Reclaiming herself is a huge part of the journey. It's not just personal, it's almost like
a public battle she's fighting internally.
Precisely. Makes you think about what elite athletes go through, doesn't it? The hidden pressures.
Absolutely. And then there's that unique setting combo. The high-stakes sports world meets the tough academic environment.
Right. You've got Ruby, super smart, dealing with these heavy emotional wounds while tackling engineering. And Cooper, the brooding coach, it's peak Hazelwood territory with that strong focus on women in STEM.
It really is her signature. So let's talk about what makes it really work, what makes Deep End shine. For me, number one has to be that STEMinist heart.
Definitely.
If you're familiar with Hazelwood, you know this is her thing, romance, but with these incredibly intelligent, capable women in science and tech fields. And Ruby fits that mold perfectly. She's smart, grounded, ambitious.
But also vulnerable, right? That balance is key.
Exactly. She's juggling these deep emotional scars with tough classes. It feels, really authentic. If you like The Love Hypothesis, you'll see that same blend of brains and heart here.
And the emotional depth you mentioned earlier, that's a massive strength. Hazelwood handles Ruby's trauma, her resilience. It's done with so much empathy. You really feel the weight of the pressure she was under in elite sports.
It's not just mentioned, it's explored, the psychology of it.
Yeah, and it poses this question, how do you process that kind of past pain, especially when it's tied to something so public that defined you, and still try to build a future?
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And that leads right into the tension and chemistry, which is just palpable.
Oh, yeah. That slow burn between Ruby and Cooper, it works so well.
Because they have this shared past, this weight between them, every little look, every conversation feels loaded. It's not just instant attraction, it feels earned because of everything they've already been through.
Right. You really buy into why they're drawn back together, despite the complications.
Totally. And speaking of authenticity, the sports setting feels really well done too.
Agreed. The diving world comes across vividly. She uses the terminology like, inward dive or talking about the platform height.
But it's not overwhelming, right?
Not at all. It feels natural. And sometimes those technical details almost mirror Ruby's own headspace, like the precision she wants versus the emotional mess she feels she's in. It's woven in cleverly, I think. You don't need to be a diving fan to get it.
Okay, so nothing's perfect. Were there areas that maybe didn't land quite as strongly or things readers might want to know going in?
Well, one thing that comes up is the pacing.
Ah, yeah.
I could see that. If you're jumping in expecting a really zippy, laugh-a-minute rom-com like some of her earlier stuff, Deep End might feel a bit slower, more deliberate.
It's definitely more introspective, right? Deeper, like the title suggests. I actually like that slower pace. I felt it let you sink into Ruby's head properly. But I get how some might find it takes a little while to get going.
Yeah, I think it's a conscious choice, though. It serves that emotional depth we were talking about. It's not meant to be a light, breezy read. It asks you to sit with her feelings.
Makes sense.
The other minor point, maybe, is about the secondary characters. Some of the teammates, classmates, they're kind of just there.
Yeah, their background, mostly.
Yeah.
The focus is laser sharp on Ruby and Cooper.
Which is fine. Their dynamic is the core. But maybe fleshing out that wider college world a little more could have added another layer. Just a thought.
Fair point. But overall, the feedback is strong, right? Like a 4.5 out of 5 rating. People seem to really connect with it.
Absolutely. It lives up to that idea of diving deeper than your average romance. It tackles performance anxiety, regret, and just the sheer guts it takes to heal and open yourself up to love again, especially when your past is literally coaching you.
Yeah, that's got to be tough. And I think this book really shows Hazelwood solidifying her place as, more than just the STEM rom-com queen.
Right. She's showing range, delivering heart, smarts, and a real understanding of complex emotions. It's got that emotional weight.
So pulling it all together for you listening, who is this book really for? Who's going to love Deep End?
Well, obviously fans of second chance romance, this is right up your alley.
Definitely. And readers who like their romance with some emotional maturity, maybe tackling heavier themes alongside the relationship itself.
And if you loved The Love Hypothesis or Love on the Brain, it's a must read. It has that Hazelwood DNA, but with maybe a slightly more serious tone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And beyond romance fans, anyone interested in mental health discussions, particularly in sports, or women in STEM, obviously, it hits those points really well.
It also feels perfect for that new adult, or maybe slightly older adult romance audience characters finding their way in their late teens, early 20s.
Exactly. It bridges that gap nicely.
Okay, so to wrap up our deep dive here, Deep End really delivers this compelling blend. You get the romance, but it's layered with these significant themes: healing, the pressures of elite sports, women kicking butt in STEM. It's smart, it's heartfelt.
It definitely sticks with you. And it leaves you thinking, doesn't it?
It does. What's the final thought you'd leave people with?
I guess it's this. What does it really take to rebuild your life when the people and places tied to your deepest pain are suddenly right back in your face? Every single day.
Wow, yeah.
Think about that courage. Not just facing old regrets, but dealing with how a public, high-pressure past shapes your identity now and how you let love in amidst all of that. It's a lot to navigate.
Definitely something to ponder. A really powerful note to end on.